Here is the week 2 syllabus overview for BKS 3. Hope all is going well and that you are now in the flow of things with checking in with your teachers. For week 2 assignments, again, if you've already downloaded it, you can follow along. First item is the scales, and then the chord progressions. Again, I'm going to have separate videos giving you some tips and fingerings with those 2 items. The third thing on the list is the chords, the 1, 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, 5, 1. Again, it's written in major, but this term we're really focusing on minor. This week adding the keys with the black key tonics. One piece of advice I have early on is to play the 5-finger pattern before you play the chords. It really gets that 4th tone set up. So when you go to the 4 chord, then that finger's on the right key. Thumb goes up now a half step again for minor, and then back. Pinky now down a half step. Okay, and I'm sure that you're realizing that in the right hand there's a lot more challenge with the fingering, so I'm just going to talk through a couple of options with the fingering. Hopefully after having a week of attempting it, you can have some better idea. So I'll do it in C minor here, so 5-finger pattern, just to get myself set. 1 chord, so most often going to the 4 chord we'll go up to 1, 3, 5. So the hand opens up there and then comes back, and then 1, 4, 5 for that 5 chord. Okay. If you're going right from the 4 to the 5, that's when things get tricky. You can either shift back, or what some people like to do is keep that 3rd finger a common tone and then swing over and then come back. So you'll have to try it a few times and see what fits your hand best and what you're most comfortable with. Once you find a solution, or maybe you and your teacher have a certain thing that you feel works best for you, then I would be consistent and use that all the time. So hands alone on those still. Major and minor keys, do several a day, really helps it settle in. And then especially when you're harmonizing, you can be focusing on sight reading, and your mind might say grab a 5 chord, and your fingers are real comfortable with that. Okay, the next thing on the syllabus is page 203, number 1 and number 3. So the melody here on number 1, for example, you just play what's written. The left hand, it gives you chord symbols. The instructions on the page say to play the root. We would like you to play the full chord, okay? So in that first measure, it would be the full 1 chord, and then for 5, use 5, 6, 5, and on you go. Use the fingering here, and then 5, 6, 5. Okay, so that's what it will sound like when you're comfortable with it. Okay, for the third one, the one at the bottom, we need you to make a couple changes on the score. So the chords indicated, we want to make an adjustment. Measure 1, do the 1 chord. Measure 2, stay on the 1 chord. Measure 3, use the 5 chord. Measure 4, the 1 chord. And then the second line is as written, the 1, then the 4, then the 5, then the 1. So again, in measure 2, cross off that 6 and put a 1. Measure 3, make that a 5. So once you learn the melody, first I would learn the melody and then block those chords and then put them together. 1, again 1, 5, and then 1. Okay, and then you can finish and learn the rest of the example. Okay, again, and then the last 2 items on the syllabus, the 4-part texture sheet 2, that should be in the folder. Right, I know it is in the folder, the Moodle Week 2 folder, so download that and practice the hymns or that 4-part texture until it's comfortable. And then the accompaniment, hopefully by now you've chosen one and your teacher has given you some suggestions. If not already, this week you'll be checking in and getting an assignment on that. So have a good week.